All right then, so welcome back to another holiday house tips video. I know I've said, if you watch my other videos, I say how important it is to make sure you stake down, if you have any motors, any inflatables with the big motors that they have legs and they sit on the ground. It's important that you stake those to the ground so they're flat on the ground. And I'm going to show you a very important reason why today. I mean, look at most of these ones. They're just laying flat. I should note, it's really windy today. It's really windy tonight. You might hear the wind in the microphone, I apologize. But it's really windy. But look, for the most part, they're all laying flat on the ground. They're not moving around too much. This is what you want. You want your decorations, when they're not plugged in, it's really windy, you want them to lay flat on the ground like this. That's because I try to do a good job of staking down the motors and staking them really securely to the ground and everything, but sometimes it happens. You can see this guy right here. You might see if you can see him over there, that snowman, the green hat. It looks like he's partially inflated, even though it has been unplugged for several hours now. And here is why. Look at him, he's partially inflated. Come over here and you can see the wind has pulled the motor up off the ground. I had to stake down. It pulled it off the ground, and now it's on its side like that. And now the wind is coming from this direction and it's blowing right into the motor. So it's basically inflating it. As you can see, it's partially inflating it. And now you get a good wind gust. So that's bad. You don't want your inflatables to be inflated when it's really windy out. Even partially inflated like this is bad. If it gets windy enough and it keeps inflating because of the wind blowing air right into it, eventually the stakes are going to come out of the ground, the strings, the tethers will fail, and it's going to fly away. So it's very important to make sure you stake this down really well. You know what? Maybe I just made a mistake, because I don't see. I see one. I stake that one down. Oh, I do. Oh, okay. I went over here. What I should have done was put one in front, one in back. Instead of having both on the same side. You can see that was my mistake. So that's what happened. It just flipped right over. But yeah, it's also important if you have to check the stakes of your inflatables. Like you can see, two stakes here already blew off, and it's from this guy. One's from this guy. It looks like one's from. It's hard to tell. They're kind of wrapped together now. I think one from this inflatable, one from one it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. The wind's going to keep pulling on it, pushing on it, pushing on it. So I got to fix this. Can't do it with one hand here. I just want to make this video real quick. Oh, look, another stake on this side came off too. And that is most likely, is that from this guy? Hard to tell. Yeah, I think this is on this guy. This stake. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Yep, it's definitely, so there's 4 tether stakes on this guy, and 2 of them have already came out because of this. Now granted, it's still staked down pretty well on the ground, but these could fail too, even though these are really nice. These spiral metal sticks are really nice. I have seen the wind just pull those out of the ground too, but if you're careful, usually doesn't happen. So again, that's why you want to make sure you stake these down, stake the motors down really well. Don't do what I did here. If you have enough stakes, just stake all 4 legs down. That'd be perfect. Stake all 4 legs down. At the very least, you want to make sure they're on different sides. Don't make sure they're on the same side like this. But like 2 usually is enough. Hit one in the corner here, one in the corner there. 2 is usually enough. I made a mistake on this one. But for the really big ones, if you like really monstrous ones, you do want to stake all 4 legs down. But yeah, see, 2 stakes have already been pulled right out of the ground because of the wind and the way it's like. But see, the rest of them, I mean, I haven't gone through them, so I don't know how the rest are. The rest might be having a similar issue, but they all look like they're flat to the ground. They're just fine, as far as I can tell. It's just this one I just noticed. I was looking outside my cameras. I was like, wait a minute, why does that one look like it's deflated? And that's why. So again, make sure you properly stake down the motors. It's very important. You also want to make sure you do the tethers correctly too, but the motor is very important to get that staked down. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. All right, sorry, I know I said the video was over, but I figured I might as well do a follow-up here. I went ahead and changed the stake out, and you see now it's not going to flip over. Not nearly as easily. I suppose if it's really, really windy out, it could. But I don't think so. I hope, God, I hope I can get that windy. But look, I'm really pulling it pretty good here. It's not flipping over anymore. It's in there pretty good now. And you can see it's only been, a couple minutes maybe. And look how much it's still inflated a little bit. It's going to take take another 15 minutes probably to get most of the air out of there. But it already looks a lot less inflated than it did before. And that's what you want. You want them all to be nice and, look at this one, nice and flat. Nice and flat. Look at that one. This is a huge Mickey right here. It's like, I think, 14.5 feet tall, I think. Look at him. He's like flat to the ground, This is what you want, because your inflatables aren't necessarily safe, even if they're unplugged. If you don't have them properly secured, you don't have that motor down flat like you need it, you don't have them staked down properly, they can still fly away. So that's why it's important to stake them down. You want them nice and flat when it's windy out. Nice and flat. You see, they're all nice and flat. That one with the look is already better. Just since I've been talking, it's already getting better. And that's what you want. You don't want the motors on the side getting air in them, because the wind can easily inflate them. We've had that happen before. They don't usually get inflated fully, no, but they get inflated enough where it could cause a problem. I mean, it's already, that one I fixed, it's already not moving nearly as much as it was before. Just on one simple trick. Suggestion, I should say. So anyways, so yeah, now that's all I gotta say about this video. Thank you all for watching.